starting with explosive interviews from two people who say they saw a deadly encounter between a Mobile police officer and a Theodore man. A couple who called to report a burglary claims one of the officers who responded used excessive force on 36-year-old Jawan Dallas. Dallas died after police say he was tased twice. Ariel Mallory just getting back from the mobile home park where it happened. And Ariel, you also talked to someone else who's backing the couple's description of what happened.
Yeah, I did, Lenise. And that man says he has video of the encounter, and he says it shows the officer beating on Jawan Dallas. He wouldn't talk on camera, but the couple did.
Whenever police responded to a burglary in progress call, as they called it, they killed that man. They killed him. I mean, his family deserves justice.
Tonight, explosive details from two people who say they saw Sunday night's deadly confrontation between a Mobile police officer and Jawan Dallas. Police telling us the 36-year-old died at the hospital after he was tased twice by the officer who was responding to a burglary call. This couple, who doesn't want to be identified, claimed they saw the whole thing go down and made the 911 call that brought officers to the area. The couple says they reported a suspicious man outside their gate at the Plantation Mobile Home Park just before 10 o'clock, but they say Dallas had nothing to do with it.
That wasn't the guy that I called. I called for a guy breaking in, coming in my property.
Trespass.
And
What they claimed they saw next made them angry. The couple says they saw an MPD officer hitting Dallas over and over again.
Right there and begged him to stop. He just kept hitting him. On top of him, just pounding on him. It's just not right. But what they done was wrong.
According to MPD, when officers arrived at the mobile home park, they saw Dallas and another man, and Dallas tried to run away. Investigators say Dallas resisted arrest, which led to the officer using his taser. This woman claims that's not how it happened.
If I had my telephone with me, I would have footage for you because I would have video recorded that. We don't ever want to see anything like that again from a police officer. Unnecessary. It changes who you are. When you see
something like that, it makes you angry. It really does. Begging for him to stop. Begging for him to stop hitting. Begging.
Screaming.
Crying.
I reached out tonight to get a comment from MPD on these allegations. So far, there's been no response. Earlier today, we were told they aren't commenting on the case. Now, we asked for the body camera video, but they aren't releasing it, which has long been their policy. The officer involved are on administrative leave, which is standard. MPD says they're waiting for several reports to determine Dallas's exact cause of death. In the studio tonight, Ariel Mallory, Fox 10 News.
Microphone right about that square right there. Yeah, a little more. Right there, right in front of you. Square? Yeah. All right. Can y'all see me okay? Yeah, right. Good morning. My name is Harry Daniels. Lost Harry Daniels in Atlanta, Georgia. Along with myself, Roger Van Daniel. I out of Birmingham, Alabama. We represent the Dallas family. It's Christine Dallas. July the 2nd, tragedy. Unspeakable tragedy occurred here in Mobile, Alabama. Mobile County. Jawan Dallas, let me be very clear, an innocent bystander. I know y'all see reports from law enforcement. That's not true. We have multiple eyewitnesses who state otherwise. People who are uninterested eyewitnesses, who have no dog in the fight, who clearly saw what happened. And what they testified to, the statement they gave, is that Mr. Dallas was nowhere near the alleged burglary. And I use that term alleged burglary because the ones who actually supposed to make the phone call did not make a burglary phone call. So what do we have? We have law enforcement responding to the mobile home park, and some individuals apparently took off running. 3 individuals. Those individuals were not Mr. Dallas, was not Jawan. It was not Jawan at all. Mr. Jawan Dallas was about 200 yards down the street. Initially we said 100 yards in our report, but almost 200 yards. Well, the police officers, they responded. I don't know if they chased, but at some point they accosted Mr. Dallas. Mr. Dallas, innocent. He had no reason to speak to him because he wasn't part of any, he wasn't a suspect of any crime, no proper cause to involve any crime. Subsequently, he was tased, beaten, according to eyewitness accounts, tased multiple times, and he died as a result. This is bad. We're not going to sugarcoat it. This is bad. The city of Mobile got an answer for this one. We want transparency, and this morning we are requesting for this family to see the video. According to the new rule here in Alabama, the rule was set in place for cases like this. We want to see the video. If they contest what we're saying, show the damn tape. Simple as enough. Show the tape. I know a lot of y'all ask questions, what's next? But we don't see any redress justice as such. We've already started the process of notifying the Department of Justice in this matter. I know that the officers involved have been placed on administrative leave. This is the type of case where you need Washington, D.C., the federal government to come in to see what really happened. Because if you don't, it's going to get swept under the rug. And we're not talking about one family, but it's a continuous cycle. Mr. Van Dane now represents people all over the nation. All over the nation. And we see it time and time again. Lack of transparency. Lack of transparency. But it's time. If you want things to change, transparency, then those who are responsible take an oath to support and defend our Constitution will think twice before they stop an innocent person on the street, beat him, tase him, and kill him. Mr. Clark from the NAACP here, he's the president of the NAACP. He's going to be making a statement. I'm going to have from the family who's making a statement as well. Then we'll open up for Q&A. When Q&A take place, please identify yourself and agency you with so we know what agency you're from, okay?
Good morning. I'm Robert Clopton with the NAACP. I just want to make our statement as this. We are, as we try to establish a working relationship and communication with the Mobile Police Department, we do believe in transparency, and we also believe in accountability. Therefore, if there's something, if we are complicit in all capacities, share the video. We do believe, we understand what the law says, but yet the law says also that the video can be shared at the request of the attorney or parent, family member, etc. Why not show the video? Granted, we want to make sure that the Constitution is followed at all times, that there's no unlawful arrest or brutality by law enforcement. Everyone has a constitutional right to live. We are here as community advocates, myself, our Executive Director, Dr. Aberhart, and Criminal Justice Affairs, Pat Law, to represent the NAACP, represent the community, and to stand with the family at this most grievous time. Thank you.
All right, this is his stepfather. Tell me your name.
My name is Phil Williams. Jawan Jay, we call him Jay, but his name is Jawan, didn't deserve to die like this. Innocent bystander, it's time for a stop. We need to stop it. Mobile police force, we need to stop it. We need to stop the killing. We need to stop it all. Innocent man, gone. Someone we're gonna miss for the rest of our lives. We wish he was here today, but he's not here. Innocent man, yes, taken away from his family. I can't understand it. You guys are supposed to be here to serve and protect, not destroy us. We need help. We're gonna get justice for Jawan Dallas. My wife's son, my son, sister, brother, niece, nephew, we going all the way. This where it stop at, right here. We need some understanding, we need some straightening, and we want to know exactly what happened, how it happened, when it happened. We know we can't have him back, but we want some justice for it.
Justice for Jay.
Justice for Jay.
Justice for Jay.
Justice for Jay. Justice for Jay. Justice for Jay. He was a good guy. Help anybody. The homeless people. Everybody tell you about Jay. Look at him. Look at the smile on his face. That's not a predator. Y'all look at it.
Ain't nobody breaking no
Look at it. It's not a burglary. We didn't teach him to burglarize. Never. Everybody can tell you. Justice for Jay.
Justice for Jay.
Justice for Jay.
Justice for Jay.
And we getting justice. Thank y'all.
All right. One thing I want to add, when we talk about tasers being less than lethal force, I want to be very clear. It's less than lethal, but it is lethal. Tasers can't kill a person. They obviously kill a person here. You do not cost. If a person is seen on the street, they have a right not to talk law enforcement. They have a right to walk away. We talk about in first tier, second tier, third tier counties. There's no way they had proper cause to believe that Jay was a person who was allegedly burglarized. Why we know that? Because the people who made the phone call said it wasn't him. So why are you stopping Jay? As the field said, we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Did they say it wasn't him?
Hello everyone, this is Lions Den with No News and Commentary. I have some breaking news, and like DJ Khaled always says in one of his songs, another one. 36-year-old Jawan Dallas out of Mobile, Alabama. Now, you saw two different videos. The first video that I posted was a news clip of the incident, or the witnesses who's don't want to be identified. And you see this, the second video I just posted was Jawan Dallas's family's press conference, including their lawyers. Now, the story is that someone called the police, reported a burglary in the neighborhood. Okay? Now, the first video that you just saw were two of the witnesses. It's the couple, the witnesses. And there's multiple witnesses saw the incident. The only problem is that Jawan Dallas isn't the burglar they were looking for. Right? So, by then, mobile police beaten and tased Jawan Dallas to deletion. An unarmed black man was tased to deletion by mobile police. Now the family wants transparency and wants answers to their family members' deletion. Because the thing of it is, they said they know the burglar, but they don't know, but Jawan Dallas isn't the burglar they were looking for. So this is important, ladies and gentlemen, because we want answers of what happened to the 36-year-old man. And according to the stepfather, he says that Jawan they would not teach Jawan to burglarize any home. They said that they know who burglarized these houses, but it isn't Jawan Dallas. So let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'll talk to you in the next video. This Lions In signing off. Deuces.